everybody, welcome to Kicking It with Connor. This week we're going to be looking at the laser table. So step one is the blue bin, right? Alright, so we now have power to the laser. So step one is to get our material on the bed. Using some craft plywood today, good stuff. So we now have power. Step one is to turn power on. Once our power is on, we gotta level the laser to get the correct fulcrum for the laser point. So the way the laser works is a concentrated beam of light that runs through everything, and it goes through a lens which will focus it at a specific point. That's called the fulcrum. So in order to cut or engrave, that laser needs to be at that fulcrum at the distance of our material. So we now have found it. So we'll move up to our material. Press origin. Next step now is to send the file from our computer over to the laser. This is something I whipped up a second ago. So this file should cut out the letters and engrave the design. I'm not sure about the apostrophe in there. So now we're downloading the file to the laser. Success! So you can see, here's our two different parts. Here we have a scan, and they're just different intensities. So we have 80 speed with 50% power, and that's to engrave. So to cut, we have 20 speed, 65 power. So it's a trade-off. And you can do many more things than wood. You can do acrylic, polymers, everything except reflective surfaces. Alright, so now we got our file downloaded. You can come in the files, you can see that's where we are. Enter. Pulls up our design. Now that we're origined, we can press frame and it'll show us where we're going to be on the laser. Alright, now that we're all centered up, we're ready to cut. So step one is to put the protective shield so you don't, burn people's eyes. And once that's in place, we put the hood down and turn on our vent. They have special glasses too. Only cool guys wear these. Alright. And we're ready. Lasers burn eyeballs. Alright, so now that we got the vent off, all our parts are cut and engraved. Step one is to lower the bed. This prevents crashing, which is where you hit the nozzle on a part that's on the bed. Overall, very bad for machinery. Once the bed is leveled, you can origin it back in the top right corner. Origin, and we're done. Power off. So now we can get our parts. Steamy. So you can see we engraved this bottom part and cut out the letters so you can have different settings all at once. And we cut out, this is like my little license plate for my bike now. Alright, now to finish out, we just Alright. Thank you for joining us today in Connor's Corner. Today we looked at the laser and how we use it here at Trine. Tune in next week to learn more about the machinery here.